what you're doing is violating the First Amendment.
Stand and get out of my way.
So what you're doing is violating the First Amendment, just so you know.
I'm on the sidewalk. Excuse me. You can stay on the sidewalk and do that all you want. Just don't step on the property, okay?
What you're doing is the same right that you guys have to protest. I have the right to document what goes on. So be careful what you're doing. You don't understand, like, if you want to exercise your rights, you gotta exercise everybody's rights. You know what I mean? Don't exercise one person's rights off the other. Your rights don't trample my rights. Just understand the law, right? Come on, like, in reality, you're standing like, I know where I move out of his way. I move out of his way, so he's not in my way. I come over this side. See that? Look at, see what he's doing? You guys are, you know what you're doing? You make yourself look like a clown right now. If you want to focus on the march, like document what's going on, you want to get your message out there. Now you're focused on you guys being an idiot. That's what you're focusing on. Now you're restricting my movement. Look at you, you're hitting the guy in the face. That's an assault right there. You hit him with the flag, my man.
Give him the space, please. All right, just give him an inch.
Like, look at this.
A little bit more, okay?
All right, so I'm trying to move out their way, and they try to bother me.
He's allowed to be here in videotape.
And that's all I'm doing. I'm not bothering you guys. Look at this. Look. That's why I document this kind of stuff.
Colonial rule, the forces of state, white supremacy, racial capitalism, and the erosion of our freedom.
You know what? I'll tell you what's gonna happen, man. You hit me with that flag one more time, we're gonna press charges on you. I'll tell you what's gonna happen, all right?
Off the property.
Yeah, I'm staying off the property.
You can't follow him around.
And in a second, I'm gonna press charges on this guy right here from the south if he keeps doing what he's doing.
He's trying to get away from you.
Guys, come on.
I'm trying to get away from him. He's following me. What? You don't have to be here either. Just so you know, there's a right. You have rights to protest. I have a right to document what's going on. So if you're going to protest, which is fine, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, freedom right to protest.
Boss, this is the public sidewalk. We're allowed to walk where we want.
Exactly.
We're allowed to walk where you want.
And I understand. No, you're not allowed to do it. You're not to block. You're not allowed to block. He is blocking. Look at this. I'm back by here. So I'm following the scope of the law, guys. Just so you know. Once you follow me around, you're stalking me. Hit me with that flag. That's assault. Just so you know. I'm trying to be respectful. It's assault and battery.
You gotta stop following around.
Yeah, no, you're good. I didn't know you were sorry.
No, I'm not with this guy. I'm just documenting what's going on. Yeah, you see me. You see me around.
I've seen him around too.
You know what I do. I don't give nobody a hard time. I'm gonna move away from him. So
I know you're trying.
I'm gonna try to move over here,
Okay.
just so I'm not in his way. But if he keeps following me, that's another story. And she got a sign she wants to.
Can't push him into the street.
You're blocking.
Pushing directing him in the street, just like we wouldn't want anybody to do it to you. Right.
Well, you're also not allowed to block the sidewalk either, just so you know. So if a handicapped person wanted to get by, how would that person get by? So you got to give somebody pass this way to pass back and forth. This whole thing's gonna be on YouTube, so there's no cutting, no editing. I don't edit, I don't do none of that stuff. It's gonna be exactly as you see it. I'm trying to stay away from, staying way over here.
You're trying to de-escalate.
I always try to.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You know, I'm not a violent person unless I have to be violent.
of belonging. To ignore this is to fuel division and complacency in the face of crime against humanity.
But you would think that they want their message heard. I got about over 6,000 subscribers. They want to protest. How you get the message out? That'd be the best way to get your message out, right?
I get what you're saying, sir. Absolutely.
Alumni and staff and faculty is to reject racist and anti-immigrant policies of society, try to announce and commit all available resources towards targeted individuals and community members of remain in the country and preserve transparency and accountability. Not just a lazy ass way for resources is something that all bodies can afford the cost of life.
You might have one already. You probably did. Yeah.
Absolutely. What was your name? I'm sorry.
Nez.
Yeah, I'm done. Nice to see you.
I met you a few times.
Yep, absolutely. I know we all look the same.
But I do remember your face. So they want their message out there, but they don't want to have it documented what happens. I don't understand. I documented many a protest before. Never was an issue. So if you don't want your message out there, why come out in the public trying to document something that doesn't make any sense? I mean, if you want it to be recognized and understand, at least give people a fair chance to document what's going on. Unless you got something else to document. Look at this guy. Watch the flag. Watch the flag follow me. Let's do the dance with the flag. So this tells me, without me documenting any further, they have a different agenda. They're not about free Palestine. They're about something else. Because the same right that gives you the right to record in public, freedom of religion, freedom of press, why would they not respect my right but want me to respect their right? And I come out to document various different things in the city of Boston. And before I wouldn't document this kind of stuff, but you have to show the good and the bad. You can't show exactly. I mean, if these guys have a problem with somebody documenting what's going on, then do it in the comfort of your own home. Don't come outside. That's all I say. I mean, I'm not bothering. I'm not touching them. I'm not going to interrupt them. I'm not going to stop them from protesting. I don't come out with a bullhorn. I'm not over talking them. None of that good stuff. Simply document what we see. But they don't want their message. I'm independent, but you see me on YouTube. That guy, your sergeant, he probably knows who I am.
Yeah. What do you go by on YouTube?
External Affairs Porter on YouTube. I document various different things. It's not just this, but it could be a whole lot of different things.
Yeah. Oh, cool, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Pat, by the way.
Nez.
Nice to meet you.
All right. A lot of people don't understand. I'm not gonna go all the way down there because I think they're no good anyway. I mean, I'm not gonna document something that don't want to be documented. I mean, it's not even worth.
They put up a good fight, dude.
No, it's not. How you doing? It's not even worth the headache because they're creating an environment that's not a good environment. So if it's about Palestine and freeing Palestine, then help free Palestine. Don't bother the press that's trying to document what's going on. But you get to see. I don't know what you call these people. Then I wouldn't call them protesters. I would call them people who are trying to create a narrative that's. I couldn't even get the narrative what they're talking about. What are they? Let's see if we can hear what they're saying. See what the narrative is. I can't even make out what they're chanting. I hear them saying "Free Palestine." Okay. Interesting though. It's very interesting. I don't know. They want to put a message out there, but we don't know what the message is because we couldn't get the message the right way. There are more people concentrating on blocking the First Amendment rather than so they don't understand the First Amendment. The same right that they have to protest, same right for free speech and retrieve your government, all that good stuff, comes with the right to document what you see in public. Peacefully. That other word has to be involved. Peacefully document. So it doesn't say just document. You have to do it peacefully, not violently, but peacefully. These people, some of them are not decent students, so I encourage them to go back to the library and study the law more effectively. And by right, I could have pressed charges on the guy with the flag because he hit my stick twice with the flag, and I could have said, "Hey, that's assault." Because anything extension of my hand and you hit it, that's an extension of me. I don't care how you look at it. That's the law. If you got something in your hand and I smack it out of your hand, that's an assault. That's actually the battery part of it. The assault is actually the verbal part of it, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna head up out of here. Let those guys do whatever. I don't know what they're doing. That's not even a peaceful protest. I don't know what they're doing. They want to protest, but they don't want people to document what they're doing. So they should just go in a private room, sit in a gym somewhere, and do what they're doing. Because all the beating of the drums, acting silly, is not getting your message out there if no one can't document and share with other people. All right, guys, just want to show you a little activity over here in, I guess this is the south end, right by Northeastern. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Fox 68485.